one key factor in getting the discussion going is to settle a very, very important stumbling block issue, I think, and that is the issue of religious legitimacy. As you well know, there is a debate on Islam and Sharia, and the way some of the Islamist politicians like to portray it is that, well, look, Libya is a Muslim country, we're all Muslims, so if you want Islam, then you have to be with us. And if you don't want to be with us, then you are a secular. And there are already pamphlets on universities being distributed in universities in which it is said that to vote for a secularist or Almani, as they say, is a form of haram or forbidden action. This is actually quite alarming. It's very strange, but the Muslim scholars who are duly authorized according to the tradition, the Azhari types, the old venerable sages and scholars of Libya, in many ways their voices are not heard, and the religious voice is actually being monopolized by certain politicized Islam, and even in the case of the Grand Mufti and the Minister of the Awqaf, it's definitely a definitive school within Malikism, a kind of a Salafi Malikism that's in association with political Islam, that is having the platform, while the old religious scholars are not getting enough of a hearing, so that even assemblies of ulama were highly non-representative and skewed in their representation. There are people working on this. We had early in the revolution formed something which was called the Network of Free Ulama, and that network, together with Sufi networks, are consolidating what is called the Association of Muslim Ulema, Rابطة علماء Libya, and this hopefully this will consolidate into a scholarly group that will not use religion against one party or the other, but actually make a point of letting God be God, as Barth would say, and forbidding political parties from utilizing religion as a tool against each other. So there should be a non-political, non-partisan, religious legitimacy body that should actually, if there's something to forbid, it's this cheap use of religiosity to attack other parties. And unless this happens, we will have a skewed discussion, and the issues regarding the Constitution and the Sharia and the Constitution and so on will definitely be a very distorted discourse. So I see that as very important, and as a kind of a framework, a kind of a moral code of not using God against each other,